Alright, so we're getting started with the Genesis series. I had a long day. Heads up, warning, however you want to take it. I did order something, so at some eventual point you'll be hearing me munching away, whether you like it or not. I haven't been able to have a schedule together for this week because it's been a busy couple days. Foot Locker, where it all began, so you probably won't see a full schedule. I'm actually like not quite sure what days I'll be streaming this week. Either Wednesday or Friday I'll be off. I'm not quite sure, but anyways, let's not worry about that at the moment. Nah, I ordered something way cheaper. Definitely not. I did have some during one of the WrestleMania days, so anyways. So let's get this going. We got Jax, Sten, Richard, Angie, Arthur, Kanyanta, Aaron, Nick, Hassan, Christian, Toshi, Rajid, Ingmar, John, Bobo. Whatever. Looks good to me. Alright, Cheerio, don't disappoint me. Now that's what we're talking about. Come on. Nice early 90s. What did this game come out? Nice early 90s. nice early. Come on, a nice early 90s shirt, Cheerio.
Fault.
Oh. Blow me. There we go. David Crane, this is some shitty tennis so far.
Bob 15.
Well, at least I got one.
15. All.
Actually, once you kind of get used to this isn't too
13,
bad.
15.
Better than most tennis games I've played on these series.
Out. 40, 15.
David Crane,
Game.
you did a good you did a good job this time around. You too, Cheerio. Although, well, okay, well, once I'm on the other end, I think I better give up because I ain't hitting it from this direction. All right, well, it's David Crane's pretty cool tennis.
13, Bob.
Thank you, Roman. I loved seeing all the hardcore Roman Reigns fanboys that were like crying in their videos and ripping their rooms apart and everything. It's like, yeah, he ain't beating that San Martino record. Sorry, man. David Crane's amazing tennis. So trying to find the right. Can't seem to find it on here. Let's see. So this gets no ratings. You can buy it from storage estate sales for $10, and nobody reviewed it. Took me a while to find it. Alright, well, up next. The whole thing, I think, is fit. It's David Robinson's Supreme Court. Believe it or not, this isn't a law game. Look at this guy. It's me, David Robinson. This is my... Let's see. Aha. There we go. Let's go, New York or Chicago. Looks good to me. Hoops Hogan. Good evening, I'm Gil Godfrey. So I might have to load up a George Wood. What are these guys doing? These guys thinking that they're the 77 Washington Bullets. No such luck here. It would be a nightmare, but it would be pretty cool if there was like it'd be a licensing nightmare. It'd be pretty cool if there was like a basketball game where you could choose like all the different teams throughout history. And all the players do it. I mean, it'd be a fucking nightmare, the licensing. We're going at it. Or I guess since this is a CPU battle, I can just watch this when the food arrives. Either way. I'm loving those cheerleaders. All 6 of the same girl. Aha. Battle bots are better than native bots. What are you talking about? I hope you're enjoying this game. Dude, Chicago is beating New York's ass right now. Watch it. Oh, I get it. This is truly battle bots. Very clever. Pretty sneaky, Smith. I'll be right back in a second. Alright, well that's David Robinson's whatever the fuck. Some basketball game. David Robinson's Supreme Court. Alright. Before I put on a George Wood thing, let me let's see. You know where we gotta go. So this gets 4 stars. Game Express Online is selling it for $1. This might be the cheapest Genesis game so far. And no reviews. Alright. Alright, so you know what time it is. Let's see.
The second level puts you in front of a rolling boulder as you try to escape with a treasure. And Clay Fighter 2 will bring you even more Clay characters and Clay action.
Here we go. So let's sit back and enjoy some of this. For at least a couple I'm sorry to do this to you guys. It's been a long day. I was like literally stuck doing something up until like an hour ago.
Interplay's Rock and Roll Racing is one rockin' racing game.
And I had
the racetracks get more interesting as you progress.
So
the race cars you buy can actually be painted different colors. Your goal is to complete all the tracks
Cock and balls racing
while earning a score to advance to the next level.
Don't repeat that.
Once you complete one of the 2 tasks, however, the records for the other task is reset. This irritating feature makes the game take longer than it should, and you'll probably get bored of one planet after a while. Since you're stuck in that situation, you might as well just live with it and concentrate on earning enough money to buy various upgrades for your vehicle, or even a new vehicle altogether. If you find yourself in need of a good driver, check out this hint. On the driver selection screen, press and hold L, R, and select as you scroll through the choices. Olaf, the fat guy in the Lost Vikings, will be added to the list as the best driver in the entire game. Choose him for success. Using the same code in Versus mode, you can race on racetracks on Planet Inferno, which is normally
Why don't they put
an
the
option. Select
Why don't they
Inferno
put the
from
Lost
Planet
Vikings
Select
in
screen, an exclusive feature of the Versus mode.
Overwatch?
After conquering all the planets, you will see a
Why don't they
fairly
put
decent
Rock and
ending
Roll
ceremony.
Racing?
Most players won't want to complete
I don't know
the
what the
entire
current
game in
fucking
one
was.
sitting, so the
Game
password
is-
feature is a great plus. Passwords are available on the options screen. The best part of Rock and Roll Racing is the sound. The game features an announcer that adds that little touch of interplay humor and the soundtrack from great rock and roll songs like Born to Be Wild. The game is a lot of fun as long as you don't play it in too long periods of time, and the low challenge level combined with the passwords make the game a breeze. Announcer Larry is a trip. Listen to what he's got to say.
The stage is set. The green flag drops. Shred is dominating the race. Nick was lost out there. Rip fades into last. Shred jams into first. Rip is about to blow. Holy Toledo! Shred is headed the wrong way. Fox is dominating the race. Fox scores a first place knockout. Rip finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Viper is in
Dave
another time
Matthews.
zone.
Are we talking about the music? I don't think I'm gonna get Dave Matthews over 16-bit Black Sabbath. It is the best review George would ever make because he likes this game.
Double Dragon 5 is a street fighting game, unlike its prequels. The game is extremely hard on any of the 4 difficulty levels unless you use our simple trick. All you have to do to beat the game quickly is attack your enemies relentlessly by pressing X and constantly pushing in their direction with the control pad. This
Great
technique
tips,
is almost exactly like the hint we gave for Mortal Kombat. If during your attack you get close enough to your foe, you'll automatically grab him and throw him to the ground. Take this hint seriously. Your thumb might get sore, but you'll clean the floor with the evil shadow characters
So
in
earlier
no
tonight,
time. Among your opponents
Earlier
are
tonight-
your brother,
so
Jimmy
today
Lee,
they,
your clone, Billy Lee, Trigger Happy,
They shut down the
Sickle,
servers for the
Jawbreaker,
3DS
Sega,
and Wii U.
Blade, Bones, Countdown,
And they did it a
Ice
few
Pick,
hours ago.
Dominique, and the Shadow
But what
Boss.
happened was that
Ice Pick is the easiest villain
you know,
to
you
defeat.
couldn't jump
If
into
want,
it.
you
You
can
couldn't
beat him
jump
by
into a
jumping up
game
and pressing R repeatedly.
after they turned it off.
Dominique
But
is the
if
Shadow
you were still
Boss's
playing the
right-hand
game and
gal,
you were still
and she's a
connected,
true femme
you could still
fatale.
keep playing games
You'll need to resort
online.
back to the rapid X
And so,
button method to
streamer I was
defeat her.
watching, she was like,
Double Dragon
she had been
5
connected to
subtitled
Mario Maker
Shadow
1, and
Falls.
she was
This
still
will truly
playing.
happen because the
She
Shadow
was still
Boss
playing
has
new
never
levels,
been easier
even
to
like a
defeat.
couple hours
The
after
battle
the
with him is actually
servers
fun.
were getting
Use the
shut
X
down,
button technique as
and she kept
usual,
going
but
until
when the Shadow Boss disappears,
until she
be
eventually
ready to
got
turn and
defeated.
face him because he'll most likely reappear right next
So
to you on the other
R.I.P.
side,
Wii U
ready for more
Online.
of your bashing
R.I.P.
and
Mario
thrashing.
Maker 1.
The ending you see
The
here
much
can only
better
be
Mario
seen if you
Maker
beat the
game.
Shadow Boss on the hard level in the quest mode with Billy. If you play the tournament mode with Billy, you'll get an ending similar in style to those of Street Fighter II. True Double Dragon fans will miss the original format and style of the first 4 games. Williams Entertainment didn't make a bad game, but they whet our appetites with only half a pizza.
So see, George Wood says this is not a bad game. It could have been more than. He's right. Ha! I'm talking about Mario Maker. Well, it's funny because Mario Kart 7's the 3DS game, and that apparently closed earlier in the day. Some games and services ended earlier than others. Apparently, like Mario Kart 7 ended earlier. All that. It's funny how the Wii U's online actually lasted longer than the Wii's. They closed the Wii's online like 8 years later, but the Wii U's online went on for like 12 years or something like that. Or almost
Bubsy, the
12 years.
Bobcat's nap, is interrupted one day when he discovers that strange aliens called the Woolies
Now
are
this is my
stealing
type
the
of
Earth's
fucking
yarn
game.
balls.
Alright,
Bubsy
I'm
doesn't want to
almost
see
ready
his
to go
favorite
back to the
Playtoy
game.
become extinct, so he embarks on a mission to collect as many yarn balls as possible and stop the 2 Queen Woolies. Bubsy is a cool game. The waterlog ride in the first few levels is a lot of fun. Bubsy defeats
I
his
can't send
enemies
him
by
news
bombing them
about-
with his belly
about,
or with his big front paws. His voice is funny
New stuff
due to
about
his
canceled
accent.
games because then he
With the
starts
code
replying random
STC
shit to me.
JDH,
And I'm like, well,
Bubsy
never
can
mind.
skip directly to the next level. The Queen Woolies make up the final boss. You will notice an electrical shield around the Woolies' mobile throne that prevents you from jumping on the Woolies. When the energy field
I
goes
went to
away,
one of those
jump and
Nintendo
glide
Power
onto the
Fest
Woolies'
things.
heads. Get in a
They
few
were
hits
like
and
little
then retreat to
tours
the
they had on
opposite
like
side.
small
At
buses.
this point, the Woolies will
They had a
throw
bunch of
things at you.
SNES games
Simply
and
jump
stuff.
up and press
This was
Y
like in-
to avoid getting hit. Pressing Y keeps you
This was
floating in the air
between
for a quick
92
amount of
and
time.
94.
When you
I
land,
forgot
you'll bounce
exactly
off the
which
objects
year.
without taking a hit since you had the Y button pressed. Be sure to bounce off any cheese wheels that may appear since they give you a big boost up
But
to
I
the
remember
Woolies'
I
head so
played
you can start bombing
Goof
them
Troop
again. Bubsy is one of the best action
and
games ever
Tiny
created.
Toons.
The music is
Or
excellent
Buster
and fits
Bust
the game
Loose.
perfectly. Bubsy offers jokes,
it.
voices, flying, and swimming. What more
Yeah,
could you
there
want?
you go.
If you said a sequel, then you'll get what you want in the upcoming Bubsy 2. Bottom line,
I don't
easy to
remember
beat
much
even
else
without
about
any
it,
passwords.
to be honest.
You
but
pellet
yeah.
shot should do the trick. About halfway through the stage is a pre-recorded message from Dr. Light. The capsule he left contains an acceleration boost, press A, that adapts to your leg machinery. The boss is Chill Penguin. When he's on the ground, he'll attack you by dashing toward you or making ice penguins whose beaks are dangerously sharp. When he's in the air, he'll start a blizzard. The wind will push you into any ice penguins that
Did I
may still
ever?
be on the
Did I?
ground.
Oh, speaking
The
of which,
best
did I
method
ever
of
tell the
attack is
tale
with a
of
fully powered press and hold Y Mega Buster.
of when a,
While Chill Penguin is hanging from the ceiling. Cling
Do
to
you
the
remember
wall
the
and jump and
Pikachu
shoot him.
Volkswagen? Okay.
A full Mega Buster
So,
shot from the ground should go right through
back
the
when
ice
Pokemon
penguins
was
and
about
give
to
the
release in
boss a
98.
very harmful hit.
They had a
Choose
Pikachu
the Storm Eagle
Volkswagen,
level as your next mission.
which is like the most 98,
Immediately after the
98
Airport
thing you could do.
1001, get a
The
ride up to
Volkswagen
the
Beetle,
glass tower,
and
cling
Nintendo
onto
was
it,
touring
and shoot
around
the
with
glass
it.
to get inside the tower and find a sub-tank.
chew on- oh,
Getting massive amounts of sub-tanks in earlier games were an easy way to become victorious. But Capcom got smart. and made them less
Well,
useful in
well,
this game.
I don't know
Only
if
4
it, well,
sub-tanks
one of
can be
those
found in the entire
Pikachu
game,
wagons
but they can be refilled continuously.
broke down.
You can use a sub-tank
in,
even if it isn't
in
full,
my old town.
but you won't receive as much energy
And like,
as you would upon
it
using
was
a full tank. Another
it was
invention
like
of Dr.
right.
Light can be found on the other
I want to
side
say it
of
was like a
tall
couple
white
blocks
column
from
that
our
you must
house.
climb. The place you need to reach is too high, so in
And
order to get
my
to
mom
it,
stopped
you
to
must
ask
use
if
a
they
tricky
needed anything. They said
combination
they
of
were
a jump,
fine.
press B, and an acceleration boost. Press
and-
A while clinging
And they
to
gave.
the right
I don't know
side
if
of
I
the
still.
tall white
I don't know
column.
if I still have it anymore.
Storm
They gave
Eagle
us, like,
is an
a
awesome
stuffed
boss. He will
change
constantly dive at you from the air, so
Anyways,
carefully jump
that's a little
each
bit of Roy
time.
lore.
Shoot a full Mega Buster
let's
shot
get
at
back
him
to
whenever he hovers in the
games.
air, and when he's on the ground, fight against the
Shut up, George. Didn't mean for that to go. So long. Up next, oh my god, another tennis game. what did I do to deserve this? Tenjin. Davis Cup World Tour. I did. This was in
This isn't a game, it's a goddamn book!
I'm gonna dox myself I'm gonna dox myself a little bit. This happened near Halfway Bay. Which is like a weird place for the Pikachu Volkswagen to be. Anyways. Let's give it up for doxing. Let's see. We can't, oh man. Open Universe Computer. Fishing. Clay court. Whatever. Looks good to me. Let's see. We got Ted Hoff. Jack Mahoffer. Writes Dear Bill O'Reilly. We get Ted Hoff, Rob Boone, Ed Suarez, Chris Tang, Ken Sato, Dan Shire, Guy Robert, Tan, Rogna, Ajon Ra, Vito Reggie, Lino Fardo, Luis, oh my god, these names. Juan Vilas, Mark Berg, Jeff Yonan, S. Calfee, Will Iston, Hans Stern, Jim Kurgan, Mike Klug, Edge Hindroff, Luisa Ramon, Juan Lemes, Pablo, Mark Lard, Jim LaPena, Jose La Paz, Sam Corey, John Arve, Ned Redford, CJ Wells. Let's go. Jack Hoffer writes in. Oh, this isn't as good as David Crane's tennis. HMB gang.
Lot 30.
HMB, Half Moon Bay, famous for being in the movie Birdemic.
Game second player.
Wigga, wigga, wigga. Oops. No, there's like two. There's like two unique portraits. I'm out of here.
30 lot.
I want to see how far I can go. Almost.
40 lot.
Oh, what'd you do?
Game
Is it
second
is
player.
it weed is it weed related? Just go ahead and say it. If it's not, then don't say it. Don't worry, you won't get in trouble saying it anymore. Oh.
Lot 30.
Okay. Anyways, this is the Jackass Tennis. As he stares at his tennis ball, like the rabbit on the cover of the
Time.
Swan's White Life in the Mouth of Infinity. Okay. This time I
Lot
age.
40.
That was one time in I was at a when I was a teen, I was like at a hardcore show that was in Half Moon Bay, and like there were just these like four dopey guys smoking weed in a parking lot, and a cop rolled up and he just looked at him and he just shook his head and he's like, just put that shit out. And he didn't even bother. He didn't even bother arresting them. He was just like, all right. All right, let's see. What's the zone gonna say? This gets 5 stars. It was like at 11 o'clock at night. He didn't care. He didn't want to deal with it. This gets 5 stars. Storage Estate Sales is selling this for $7 and nobody reviewed it. Man, we're getting bunk in the zone tonight. Was it drugs, Cheerio? I mean, technically it could have been illegal at the time, but who cares anymore? As long as you have a license to sell it. Anyways. So this game was supposed to come to America, but it was only released in Australia. This is the days before Christmas. This one has Chivos. I've never played. Dude, it's by Sunsoft. I never played this game before. Aha. Dude, check it out. Santa has to deal with this shit. He has to deal presents to 40 million kids. No more, no less this year. And he has to deal with a giant clock, a giant rat bear, and Bad Mr. Frosty. Like, give me that emote combo. Give me that alcohol. Friday night, it's time to party. Jump it up and get real naughty. Girls, hot chick, we don't care. What? Oh no! Man. Is there a way I can... I'm gonna ban that emote on my chat. What the fuck is up with evil Santa up here? Let's see, magic, jump, magic. Magic! Yeah. I don't want to see that man here. Look, I loved a good burger, but, you know, I mean, sadly, he did a lot of other bad stuff. I liked in that Good Burger sequel. They suggest that he went to prison. This is not good so far. Come on, Lufa. Look, we all have our problematic faves. I mean, he's gonna be put on trial. And they're like, Dan, you did all this other shit, but you know what? Keenan Kel was pretty funny. You know what? Well, you know what? Just serve probation and you're... I'm sorry. Just the judge really liked Keenan and Kel. And he's like, he's ready to like give Dan the worst sentencing of all time. And then he looks up his Wikipedia, and he sees he was in head of the class, and he's like, head of the class? I love that show. Anyways, that's Days Before Christmas. That game wasn't very good. Up next, there's no zone because that one came out in Europe. Up next, this is called Deadly Moves. Is this the game I'm thinking of? Is this the game with Give Sect? Let's see. Jump. Punch. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. My mom really hated Ask Ashley. I don't know if you remember Ask Ashley on all that. But she's like, dude, these people are sending in honest questions, and she's being rude to them. I'm like, that's the joke, Mom. Look at that guy. It's no, it's not here. Oh, I have to stick with Joe. Aw, man. I want to play some of these other. Oh boy, I got some bad news, everybody. I love my mom dearly. That always made me laugh. I mean, take a look at this. Take 5 seconds to look at this. Do you think this is good? In the slightest? Even as like a Kusage? Not really. Why can't I play Double Dragon 5? We have some good games in D, by the way. I saw some of the games ahead. I'm like, oh, buddy. It's too bad I spent like 10 minutes eating food and talking about whatever the fuck that was talking about. Anyways, that's Deadly Moves. Don't play that piece of shit. The worst game I ever had to play in a mystery tournament. They gave me some like, okay, I mean I don't mean it quality-wise, but at least skill-wise for me, it was like a PS3 first-person shooter. And the guy was playing and knew the game more than I did, and it was, yeah. It didn't go well for me. I was like so fucking pissed because like other people in my pool had like Flying Dragon 64, and I had a PS3 FPS that like wasn't even a really good one. Anyways, let's see. Where's this at? So I'm trying to find a listing for this. No such luck here. So this gets no rating, and for Monix is selling it for $27, and nobody reviewed it. I mean, the worst experience I had was I played Art of Fighting 3, and my opponent picked Weiler and just hit me with one move over and over again. And I'm like, I'm never playing this fucking game ever again. Alright. Up next is the death and return of Superman. This game's got Chivos. I'm probably not gonna get any. Wow, they gave me a big fucking thing of fries. Put too many fries in my mouth. Did that in return on investment of Superman? Hey Orky, how's your copy of the Fantastic Four 1994 on VHS doing? Excuse me, well. Wow. Alright. Did I play this? I probably did play this in the SMU series. This looks like a job for Batman. Oh. Shit. Wow. Was I fucking cough and hack all over the mic? Pro streamer. Oh, I haven't played this before. Yeah, this game is. Excuse me, this game is what it is. Whoops. Mallrats on VHS. My favorite thing about excuse me. Hold on a second. Excuse me. Man, there was something stuck back there. Alright. My favorite thing about Fantastic Four, that movie, is that the reason they didn't release it, and the reason they didn't release it, and I don't care what Stan Lee says, it wasn't meant to be released. The reason they didn't release it was because, like, one of the executives of Marvel was, like, getting annoyed by this nerd in a Fantastic Four t-shirt when he was on vacation. And the nerd was like, "This movie better be good, this better have blah 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 blah," and he got so annoyed that he's like, "This guy ain't gonna like this fucking movie." And he canceled, and he called up and got it canceled. Igor Rambo. Oh, I get it. This game's okay, it just kind of drags, so. Yeah. Oh, like the guy was like, "This guy ain't gonna like the movie." I mean, that's the Roger Corman budget for you. It was only like $2 million or something like that. I mean, Marvel didn't use their money on the movie. It was the people who. It was Roger Corman's movie studio, and Marvel was like, "We will pay you all the money you used plus more if you don't release this movie. Give it back to us." I mean, it only looks like it's from 1963 because of how bad the footage quality is. Because it was just taken from a fucking bootleg. And nobody has any better quality of it. Because they fucking destroyed every other copy of the movie they could. Thankfully, some guy in 1994 was like, "I gotta save this movie." Ben Grimm is too good in it. Alright, well that's Death and Return to Superman. That's my phone. Alright. I owe no such thing. I bet you do. So this gets 4 stars. This gets 4 stars. Smitty's Music Palace is selling it for $50. Loved this game growing up and was a great trip down memory lane to play it for hours on end. Was much easier this time around rather than being 12. 4 stars, lots of fun and easy to play. Kick blank game. Everyone cries. There's never been a good Superman game. Well, this is it. It's a doomsday storyline that sold all the books and was all over the national news when it was released back in the day. You go through the whole campaign of Doomsday, falling to Earth, and all the incantations of Big Blue trying to defeat him. It's one of the cooler superhero games on here. Also check out Batman Forever for another... What the fuck? Batman Forever? Well... Anyways... Oh, the cutting room floor. Let me go check that. Oh my god, Rorky's going all in. Death and Return of Superman. I don't mean to be hacking so much. It was just also my allergies just fucking started acting up now. Alright, so let's see. Death and Return Superman is a game that is supposed to have some kind of connection with Superman 500. Unused text. So unused text and movie music test, it became sound test. And then stereo mode. Then I guess they took that out. Uncompiled source code. And there's some junk down here. Sound test sheet. Let's see. Right behind sound test sheet. Unknown compressed data. Very. No, not very interesting. Let's see. Video. Aha! Guess what, Orky? That's right.
Based on the most publicized event in comic history, the
Not
Death and
really.
Return of Superman is about just that. The story is told through well-done comic book-like cinema scenes, and the action is centered around Superman and all his clones. Superman can punch like the wind, but some of his enemies have guns. Take them out first by approaching them from the side and giving them all you've got. You can also grab an enemy and throw him first by touching him until you get a grip on him and then pressing Y. Another way to inflict harm is to jump and then press Y to fly through the air and land with a punch. But this flying technique is best used to avoid the electricity fields in the first level. Superman is truly super. He can fly by first pressing B in the air, after a jump, and then using the control pad. He can also shoot eye lasers by pressing A. The most awesome of Superman's moves is the Earthquake Punch. Press X to rocket yourself skyward, only to slam to the ground with a mega punch when you land. Superman is really a fighting game like Batman Returns from Konami, but for some unknown reason, it's a lot more fun. The first 2 bosses are easy to defeat, but your luck will eventually run out and you'll die. Thus the story unfolds, but you have to play the game or read the comic to find out. In the later levels, you will play as the Eradicator, the Man of Steel, Superboy, and the Cyborg. Superman fans will love this game, as will many casual players. Bottom line, Superman is a good game, but the Unlimited Continues may decrease the challenge level. The story is fun and interesting.
Wait, did he say Unlimited Continues makes it harder? Aha. I don't understand what he meant. So only 3 years. All right, well, up next, it's Death Duel. It's Duel by Steven Spielberg. Oh no, not Steven Spielberg. Wait, did Spielberg do Duel or did Lucas? I think it was Spielberg. Duel by Steven Spielberg. Death Duel. Fuck yeah. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what this game is, but it better be good. If it isn't, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be the angriest gamer you'd ever heard. Shenox Moisile. Part of the Craig species. Oh god. I have a bad feeling about this one. Oh, whoa, whoa, hold up. What the fuck was that? Hold up. What the fuck was that? And please tell me I'm not the only one that saw that. Did I kill him? I think. What? He had his head off. Is that a laser in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me? Seems like it's... Oh, never mind. To all refrain. That's up top of it. This isn't that bad. Prepare to qualify. I don't know, I blew a dragon sip. You absolute hero! Forcel Jerabal. I kinda am. Oh my god. This game isn't that bad. Hit him below the belt. guy's quick. Yeah, can't go any further than that. Come on, over here. Over here. I know this guy wants to come out. I can't hit him. Anyways, that's Death Duel. If he bleeds, you can kill him. Can't seem to, let's see, can't seem to find it. So this gets 4.5 stars. So this gets 4.5 stars. The Grateful Merchant is selling it for $18. Great! Just love this game. So much nostalgia here. So much nostalgia here. So that's why I love it. You basically are a robot that is able to upgrade and fix parts if attacked. Smiley face. Law's novelty after time. Death Duel is an interesting game for the Sega Genesis. It looks really neat on the box, but the game isn't as dark as it looks. It's a game where you are on a planet as a robot and you have to kill other creatures. Sadly though, it lost its novelty after time. It's fun for a while, but not a game you will pick up all the time to play. Ill Gem. This game is a treasure trove of awesomeness. There is much strategy involved in picking the right weapons for the right fights, and tactics involved in picking the right timing to use your weapons. Countless hours played on this game. An oddity, I bought 2 copies of this game and both of them were just ridiculously glitchy. The graphics are muddy and the sound is, well, it's techno. There's no techno in this game, so take that for what it's worth. But the gameplay is genuinely unique, and the levels of gore is just surreal for a game of this kind. It's a fun little item to have in your collection if you're a cult game collector, as it truly was one of a kind. It's fun using laser mines to remove alien limbs, and I really love the hot girl who came out to encourage you like in some WWF match. This game is kind of the equivalent of a science fiction B-movie. Entertaining and interesting, but no one in their right mind would call it good. Alright. Let's see, up next. Now, this is a game I rented, and this game is pretty fucking cool. You know what it is. The cap attack. Oh! Fuck yeah! Chuck! That's right. Let's go to school. Window. Is that how you feel about this game, Orky? Orky asking me the magic question. Oops. The magic question, you know the one. The one you want to ask involving the cap attack. Yeah. I'm not gonna. I want you to figure it out. It's doing really good, Orky. I have a full CIB copy of this game. Thanks for asking. I did. Chivo unlocked. Thanks for asking. I definitely didn't pressure you, though. Make sure to get a copy, okay? I forgot it was on that. How's your copy of Sonic Ultimate Collection on whatever console you got it for? It's doing. That's fair. But this game is pretty damn good. So don't delay, Orky. Get your copy today! Depending on how much it is. I don't know how much this game goes for now. I guess we'll find out once we hit the zone. The cap attack is here once again. Drinking beer with all my fun. Oh man. Come on, the cap attack. Try it again. Attack is here once again. Drinking beer with all my friends. We're here till the end. Hey man, going to fight some guys tonight. Are you in for a big goddamn fright? Don't be scared. He's a safe guy. Oh man. Oh no. You know, I'll be honest, like, I never played, wait, what did it say? Can't leave this round without finding the most important item. You should search area. Alright, whatever. So, you know, like, the funny thing is I didn't play Golden Axe 3 until I got the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, and so I always thought that game came out in the US. And then later I found out otherwise. And I'm like, why did I think this came out here? And that's the reason why I thought it came here for so long. I got gaslit into thinking that. Alright, well that's... Decapitate, good game, but I should move on. I recommend it. I'm keeping that music on, though. Thanks a lot, Sega, for ruining our childhoods. You know, like, you know what I honestly feel that a lot of people are gonna get tricked into thinking Pokemon Green came out here because of all the fake Pokemon Greens that are out there. Like, I honestly feel like at some point that's gonna happen. Well, you can buy Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection for the Xbox 360 for $21. Let's see. I'm trying to find a copy of the Captain. I can't find the Captain. So this gets 3.5 stars. Big Daddy Dawn. That's me. Big Daddy Dawn is selling this for $17. Love it. The cartridge in great condition and plays well. I'm very satisfied with my purchase. Good old fun game and challenging platforming. Cheap, cheap, cheap. This is a very unoriginal and cheap game. Fuck you. The graphics look like that of the Master System. Fuck you. There's a dumbest excuse for fuck you. Fuck this guy. This guy's named Crimus. Get out of here. A frustrating game makes a frustrated reviewer. First of all, this game isn't too original. Fuck you. I'm not dealing with these reviews. 5 stars. Made it here in time it was supposed to and works well. An overlooked title that deserves more attention. The reason the graphics aren't that great is because this is a very old game. Released in 1990. The reason the names are silly is because it was released in 1990. Radical. And this guy writes a whole thesis, but at least it's a better review than the other ones. Great classic Genesis game. Some say it is a challenging game, but compared to many of its contemporary, it's fairly tame in terms of difficulty. It's one of the earlier Genesis titles, and it shows it in graphics, but it still is a decent looking game with great sound. If you're into classic platforms, you should definitely give this a shot. An awesome, overlooked platform game for the kids. Played this game a while back and I loved it. I just ordered a copy a few days ago for my Genesis and I can't wait to play it again. Pretty good review section, except for those two. Alright, well, up next, it's gonna be Demolition Man. Remember, guys, you can't drink freaking coffee when playing this game. 'Cause it's illegal in the future. Demolition Man. Difficulty crazed. To jump through. Can I get jump? There we go. Los Angeles, 1996.
Maniac to catch one.
I played this on the SNES, didn't I? I did. This game ain't very good. Sorry to 40. But, well, I deserve that. This is what I'm fucking talking about. You're not a fucking demolition man unless you're doing this shit. Anyways, that's Demolition Man. I mean, we played a lot of that during the SNES series. It's the same game. It is what it is. Excuse me. So this gets 4.5 stars. Currently unavailable. Oh. Usually sells for $58. Demolition Man is the best movie game on the Genesis. Demolition Man is awesome. You can hardly tell it's for the Genesis because the graphics look like they came off the PS1 and the game is like playing on the 32X. So if you want movie game from because you know a lot of them turn out to be a bunch of crap, this right here is the game you want. Got a Wii remote instead of the game cartridge. I was expecting the game to come in a good, acceptable condition to cartridge, only for me to get a black Wii remote instead. I would not recommend them after this mistake. Brings back memories from when I was a kid. This game is harder to play now than it was back then. 5 stars, excellent games. 5 stars, very pleased, arrived sooner than expected, worked great. Pretty good. Demolition Man mixes 2D platforming with a few levels that are overhead action. The game does have fast-paced gameplay with tons of baddies to shoot. Overall, if you love old-school shoot-'em-ups, then you will probably enjoy this one too. Alright, well, next. Did I rank this one? Desert Demolition starring Roadrunner. I don't know if I rented this one or not, or if I'm thinking of the SNES one. Because I know I rented the SNES one. I don't know about this one. I don't even know if I played this one. So I'm about to find out. Excuse me. Let's go. Red Rock Rendezvous. Coyote vs. Acme. Can't wait till that movie comes out. I have never played this one before. I don't know what I'm doing. Where's he at? Where's that stupid ass Roadrunner at? I'm gonna kill him and eat him. Well, that movie's gonna come out eventually. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm waiting for Roadrunner. This game isn't very good. We're out of here. Come on, Coyote.
This sucks more than anything that I've ever sucked before.
You're quite right. Anyways, it's desert demolition. More like desert bullshit. Oh, come on, Orky. Why you gotta do that to me? Alright. Where's the timer? Where's the timer? Jack is in a Honda. Alright. Timer's going. Timer's going. Let me, hold on. There we go. Alright. So I don't know where I'm going. What am I doing? Goo. That's what I'm talking about. No, no, I'm back down here. Shit. Am I supposed to go down here? I think I am. Am I? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. You seriously wanted 10 more minutes of this shit? Okay, so let me think. How do you play as the Roadrunner? I'd rather play the Roadrunner than Coyote Fuck. There we go. No! Didn't want to do that. Yeah, I'm resetting this shit. I got bad news, Cherry. I have to play 10 more minutes of this shit. Because Orky thinks this is the best Genesis game of all time. Or at least in his top 20. Alright. Options. So I'm in options. Am I good though? I just press start? Because last time it showed me go down. Let me change these. How do I change these controls? There we go. Action, jump, turbo. Jump, turbo. There we go. There we go. Come on!
Oh my gosh.
Well. do I... There we go. What? Wow. I don't even know who that guy is. Stay free, fuckhead. How do I get up there? I did it. I got a Chivo! Number 44 in the leaderboards! Right behind Super Meat Bro! Vidiot! Oh wait for this to finish up. Aw, oh, come on. Come on, I was trying to get him there. There we go. Wow. Who the fuck is Judy Toyota? Judy! What'd you do to my Coilman comics? Doug, I sold them all to go to my hippie recital. And to see the new Marilyn Manson concert. He is performing his new album. Cancel culture is a cancel vulture. Judy! Judy, where did Pork Chop go? I sold a Pork Chop off to pay for my tickets. Judy, that was my favorite dog. Well, they don't call me Judy Toyota for nothing. I was also involved in Sonic 1. I don't know what I'm doing. I hope Orky isn't mad at how I'm playing this. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Aha! Yummy birdseed! I hate the Roadrunner. I'm out of here. Another TiVo! Dude, number 20 on the leaderboards! Right behind Flame 69! More like Blow Runner. More like Blade Runner. More like Load Runner. More like Load Runner for the Apple II GS. More like Load Runner 64. Load Runner returns. Now where do I go? So now where do I? Okay. Come on. I didn't want to go this way. Oh, there we go. What? Yep. Alright, well that's been 10 minutes. Thank you, Orky, I think. But we are fucking moving on from that. So what did Orky redeem? He redeemed the vidiot. He redeemed the vidiot. Okay. Lame facts. Devil man, devil man. Let's see. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find a good video for you. Fuck yeah. What the hell is this? Come on, Coyote. Dude, Roadrunner took it. What an asshole. The Energizer Bunny. That ain't gonna help you for shit, Coyote.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. It keeps going and going and going.
I think the Energizer Bunny could kick Roadrunner's ass. But that's just me. So let's see, lame facts. Start with lame facts. There's only one topic here. I think this game is great. Out of all the Looney Tunes games I've played, I think this one is best. The only thing wrong is a time limit and it's too short. Otherwise, I don't think you could ask for more. The graphics are spot on. It's like you're playing the actual cartoons. Pretty advanced for the time. I don't know about that. Alright, let's check the cutting room floor. Content's unsucious? I don't know. So there's a prototype for this game. Let's check it out. 9 prototypes, blah, blah, blah. So this was from the February 2008 Sega leak. If you don't know, there were like a shit ton of Sega prototypes leaked back then. So let's see. So the December 94 prototype, there's a debug menu. So Roadrunner was a default character in the prototype. In the final game, it was Wily. And you have more lives. You have more lives, but less time in the prototype. And there's the Blue Sky logo. Look at that, different background. And then let's see. And then a regular game, there's a debug mode. And then oddities, when playing as a Roadrunner, the first and second levels are played in reverse order. This means that you first watch the Roadrunner run from Red Dot Rock Rendezvous and play blah 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 blah. So there's some weird changes. But yeah. Typical stuff. Oh god, no, all these boldies. Boo hoo. Okay. DK oldies. Dude, Orky loves this game. So, on DK Oldies, this gets 5 stars. You can buy it for $10. Good game, good game. Over the variety of the retro games. Okay, one of the Genesis best titles, starring the Roadrunner and Coyote. He plays a Roadrunner and avoid being caught by the Coyote, or plays Wile E. Coyote and try to capture the Roadrunner. There's a timed speed trial side scroller with all of the antics and pitfalls of the classic Looney Tunes cartoons. The graphics in this are awesome. Highly recommended. Ooh, yeah, super fun. Okay. And people also bought a Wii. All right, so let's go to regular zone. So let's see, on Amazon, this gets 5 stars. This gets 5 stars. Big Daddy Dawn, he's selling it for $7. I love that fucking coyote. That was a bad Big Daddy Dawn. Alright. Works great. It arrived promptly with only light wear on the label as described. The game is fully functional and enjoyable for all ages. Thanks. 5 stars. Fun, nostalgic game if you had a Genesis in the 90s. Alright. Let's see. Well, up next, let's see. Holy moly. Up next. We're gonna play a couple more games. I'm gonna end it on a good fucking game tonight. It's not this one. This game sucks. I don't want to play this shit. But it's Desert Strike. This has Chivos. Who gave this game Chivos? I wanna fight them. I hope you guys stick around, because there's a certain game up next you guys need to see. Blah 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 blah. Who cares? Let's get this over with. We need to get to the next game as soon as fucking possible. Where am I going? You got that right. So please stick around, everybody, after this game. We got some good shit ahead. This is definitely not the good shit. Anyways, that's Desert Strike. Enough of this shit. We need to get to the next one ASAP. So this gets 4.5 stars. And HPB Emerald is selling it for $7. My favorite Sega game. I got it and plugged it into my Sega. It worked perfectly and I love it. More fun to play it as an adult than a kid. I have just finished playing this game and wow, it takes me back to the creative days of video games where good stories, what the fuck is a story here? Gameplay was where the focus was on this game, not just graphics. Remember, this was made in 1992, but I still enjoyed it and I've played it for hours. This is only opinion, but I suggest buying these older games in very good condition as mine look brand new. Favorite game? My boyfriend got the system for Christmas and was absolutely thrilled. He used to play Desert Strike years ago and is very satisfied with this purchase. Helicopters, play okay and complete fast delivery. Lots of old school fun. Needed this to add to my collection of the Strike series. Had a hard time putting it down so I could sleep. Okay. Well, up next is gonna be the last game of the night, and we're gonna make it a fucking good one. See if you recognize this music. Let's get. There we go. You got that right. Turn that shit up. There was a prince and a princess living happily. There was a jealous devil from the dark world named I turned the prince and princess into 2 stone paddles. Suddenly, a mysterious blue sphere fell from the sky. Who's this? It's the Dark Omen. Devilish! Do it! Fuck yeah! Let's see. Options. Normal. Blah 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 blah. BGC. Okay. Well, let me see if I remember how to play this. It's been a while. Dark Omen! I just had to do it. Let's go. We're gonna fight the demon in the fucking graveyard. I hope you guys are prepared. This isn't your pussy shit you saw earlier. This is a real fucking game. That's right. Oh fuck. Good start. You gotta defeat these demons. How do I like faster? That's right. Can't handle my paddle. The prince and princess are coming through. Shit. Oh man. That's right. No! Yeah, this game's hard. Man. I got it this time. Well, like I said, this is a real man and or lady's game. and or person's game. I was too busy playing 10 minutes of Desert Demolition, so I lost all my gaming skills. So we're gonna do this again. Let's go. Shit. Here I am talking a big game up about this. Get my butt kicked. One more chance, let's go. Oh shit. Oh man. It's time to fight the demon. Here we go. Go! Did I lose? Well, sorry, that got cut out. Anyways, that's devilish. Some good shit. That is a good fucking game. Well, to hold on a second. Let me see. Oh, let me make up for it. Where is it at? There we go. Alright, so let's check this out. This game's got to be pretty expensive. I got the Game Gear version of this game. Let's see. So this gets no rating and Epic Seconds is selling this for $70. They're pretty close, Cheerio. Nobody, let's see, nobody reviewed it though. What a bummer. Alright. Well, that'll do it. That'll do it for tonight. Thanks everyone who tuned in. I don't know what I'll be streaming tomorrow. I kind of want to do CWW, but I need to make sure I got some time for tomorrow so I can plan that. But anyways, keep an eye out for what I'll stream tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for anyone who tuned in. And it was good to play a good fucking game for you.